Welcome to Pogopalooza All Access. This is part 2 of our Jacksonville US Open Recap Edition. On this episode, we tell you about best trick, we tell you about freestyle, and I get a haircut. It's all here on Pogopalooza All Access, and it starts now.
Pogopalooza All Access.
This week's episode is brought to you by Clif Bar.
Thanks for joining us this week. First off, the best trick competition. We saw some incredible tricks, some stuff never been landed before, so let's go find out who the winners were. Matt Wetton, saw him in the Am Jam. He's going for a piston grab Superman, and can't quite grab it. Michael Mina comes through super stylish with a judo front flip. And then Biff Hutchison coming in, not to be outdone, going for a Buddha grab backflip. Up next, Nick Patino. Now look at this. It's a bird, it's a plane, it's a one-handed Superman fully extended. And then Henry Cabellas comes out, he goes to reverse and double front flip. He can't believe he landed it, but our judges, they were impressed. Mark and Russ going for a friendship wall plant, not quite there. Dalton Smith going into reverse, going for a front flip, but whoop! Loses the pogo stick. It goes one way, he goes the other, but don't worry, ladies and gentlemen, no one was harmed in the making of that clip. Now here's Harry White going for a 540 backflip dismount and look! Slips out, can't quite get it. Next up, Mark and Russ, and they get the friendship plant. Now Fred Grzyzbowski going for a double backflip. Has never been done on a pogo stick for history. No! Well, he'll be trying that in Philly. Now Tone tried to slingshot flip for 3 years, and he gets it. Incredibly impressive trick right there. And finally, Michael Mina going for an incredibly technically difficult trick. 360 under one leg, back under the other right there. He calls that the flippy kick. It's landed, and that's good enough to get him first place. Let's hear from all three of the gentlemen who are on the podium.
Yeah, that was the first time placing for best trick. It felt really good. My main goal was to do well in freestyle. That didn't go so well for me. I was extremely tired, so I just kind of relaxed through that, decided to focus on best trick, and I wasn't sure what I was going to do for best trick, but I just went into it and did a fun thing. Not at all. I had not been planning that.
I just did a double backflip dismount today, and I got really excited and thought I really want to do another double dismount of some sort. So then I just thought to just try it, I guess.
That trick, really, I just always wanted to do it ever since my first Pogopalooza that I went to back in Pogopalooza 6. I don't know what year that was, but I was around 16 years old, and I did the 360 olbs to regular olbs, and then I've always wanted to do the 360 to switch 360. So I tried it, and I ended up landing it, and apparently it was good enough to get first place. I didn't expect that.
Congratulations to Mina, Henry, and Nick. Really exciting stuff there. Next up, we're going to tell you about the freestyle competition. Now we had over 20 entrants in our US Open qualifiers. 12 made it on to day 2. They competed for 10 spots to move on to Philadelphia. We're going to show you highlights from our top 3 finishers, but first, let's tell you a little bit about this week's sponsor, Clif Bar. Our Pogopalooza finals in Philly are being sponsored by Clif Bars. They have a great new product called the Organic Trail Mix Bar. Now these are delicious, convenient, and certified USDA organic. They're made with nutritious ingredients like fruit, dark chocolate, and nuts. Crafted with these organic ingredients, they are good for our bodies and for the planet. So go ahead, try out a Clif Organic Trail Mix Bar. They're full of the energy you need for your next adventure. This week, one lucky winner is going to get 7 boxes of Clif Organic Trail Mix Bars, one for each flavor. There are 12 Clif Bars in a box, so that's going to be 84 Clif Bars for you. We'll show you how to win in just a little bit. Now let's go ahead and show you highlights from our top 3 finishers in freestyle. Henry Cabellas, Michael Mina, and Dmitry Arseniev. Henry Cabellas, just 15 years old, looking for his first ever Pogopalooza podium, and he brings the heat. You see it right there with a scissor kick up the 3 set, nice foot plant on the wall right there. Then he starts to put together a line with a 180 front flip, then into a nice back flip. Bringing some more tech now, 360 olbs, 360 wrap, coming here with a bri flip up that 3 set, really using the stairs nicely. Then he jumps onto the top of the box right there. He's going to go ahead, hop off there, get some momentum going for an olbs no foot peg grab, switch olbs no foot peg grab, and now putting together a nice little combo, an inward whip, stick flip, back flip, dismount. Henry Cabellas wants that podium, and for an exclamation point, he goes into reverse and a 180 front flip dismount. But But this Pogopalooza, no one was hungrier for glory than Michael Meany. You see that ult swap land into an ult, and now check this line right here. He does a step up into a 1-foot peg stall, hops down, no-handed front flip, then coming down that 3-step into a stick flip, gets readjusted, goes into a Superman, and then a crazy ults combo right here. 360 ults, 360 flick, switch ults. He can't believe he's landed it. He's fired up. And then he does a nice airwalk cannonball, approaches that slanty stair set, does a slanty backflip off of that. Now trying to put together a line, goes on the 4-foot box, onto the 2-foot box, into a peg grab, into an inward whip, no-foot peg grab. Michael Meany's feeling himself, and then this closing combo. Backflip, into an underleg bar spin, into a front flip, 180 dismount. Amazing end to an amazing run, but this year was Dmitry Arseniyev. Check this opening line right there. No-handed front flip down the 5 set, and then a front flip down the 3. Starts to get more technical. 360 olds into a Superman. 360 bar spin airwalk, then an underleg bar spin, 180 wrap, switch 180 wrap, switch underleg bar spin, stringing it together like it's nothing. Now here comes a stick flip into a 180 front flip into a back flip. Now approaching that slanty box, and does a back clap slanty back flip. Are you kidding me? Stick flipping up that 3 set right there, and now getting some altitude, dropping off that slanty box into a front flip, and now steps up, and he front flips over the slanty box. Crazy gap right there. 360 bar spin, no-foot peg grab, gonna go to an olds, no-foot peg grab, and then to cap it all off, a backflip to a backflip dismount. 3 incredible, action-packed, non-stop runs. You can see why they're all on the podium there. So let's go ahead and hear their reactions after that amazing.
I'm just feeling better than ever right now. Just knew I just had to land everything. So I just did like big tricks that I knew would impress the judges while making sure I'd be able to land them. Yeah, I was really nervous, but then I just kind of jumped around and tried to have fun with it, and that took the pressure off.
But I'm pretty happy about how it went. I'm sticky, I'm covered in some non-alcoholic champagne, and this is how I like to be. I like being sweaty, covered in non-alcoholic champagne. I did everything that I could. I think I had the best run that I've put out in a Pogopalooza run, but at the same time, Dmitry did the craziest run I've ever seen. I'm surprised Henry only got 3rd, but I was pretty happy about the whole run, honestly. I got the airwalk no for cannonball. I got a lot of things that I didn't expect to actually land.
I'm feeling so good. Like, I never realized what it can be and what happened. So I just put good music to my run, and I was like, I'm just gonna do like my own tricks, what I'm doing every time. And I did like 3 bangers and like clean combos. It's all what I did, so yeah.
Congrats to Henry, Mina, and Dmitry. Obviously, all 3 guys are going to be bringing it in Philly. We'll preview that a little bit more in next week's episode. But now, time to give away some Clif Bars. First, log on to Instagram. Second, go to Clif Bar's Instagram at Clif Bar Company. Comment on their giveaway photo. Third, go to our Instagram at Xpogo. Comment on our giveaway photo. If you comment on both photos, you'll be entered in a chance to win 84 Clif Organic Trail Mix Bars. Trust me, you're going to want to do it. That's it for this week's episode. Stay tuned for next week. That will be the week of Pogopalooza Finals in Philly. We're going to preview all the exciting action and tell you about some more world records. Until then, keep it right here. Don't forget to subscribe.